Hello to my air signs. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology. We're going to be doing a love reading for the wonderful week of Valentine's Day. I wanted to make sure that I got readings in for you guys in case you are interested in love and want to know more about it. We're going to go ahead and start with this Love Angels Oracle along with some tarot cards I've got for you guys over here. We're going to then go individually with my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and we'll have timestamps listed for you below that you can go ahead and go to your specific section where we'll go into detail specifically about you and what a person has of interest to say to you from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. So stay tuned for that and skip ahead if you want to go directly to your reading, but I would stay for the beginning because you're going to get a lot out of that as well. All right, so for my dear my dear air sign spirit, my dear air signs, what can we know about their love life? We're going to go ahead and pull 6 cards to start with. And the cards are small, so you may not be able to see what they say, but I will get them closer to the screen. Okay, and you have attraction, honeymoon, release your ex, free yourself, new love. Whoa. And all right. Worth waiting for. With pay attention to the red flags on the bottom of the deck. So let me zoom in because these are quite small cards. So you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So with that being at the bottom of the deck, that's going to give us like an overarching energy to the cards that are on the table. That's how I try to look at it, at least. There is a person that you have been romantic with, been with. Maybe you aren't currently with them or not currently seeing them, but there is this need for you to pay attention to kind of the red flags maybe that you've been trying to avoid or ignore. With this potential past person. I see you holding on to an ex. We'll go over that card, but there is this need to really pay attention to who they are, what they're doing, and not get caught up in like a lustful energy. So it says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you're in a very attractive energy right now. Air signs, you're looking beautiful. You're taking care of yourselves. You're stopping to smell the roses. You're really putting a lot of effort and energy into you. And for that reason, I feel like you're also attracting maybe some toxic partners, toxic people that don't have the same desires as you or the same level of sincerity that you do about relationships. So even though attraction is there, I feel like you may also be attracting energy from people who are like, ooh, what are they doing? Are they single? I thought they were with some, like, I hear a lot of people kind of buzzing about you right now about like, where is your love life? What are you guys doing? What's up? Things like that. So for honeymoon, it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I think that as we kind of dive into the releasing of your ex and freeing yourself, you're going to find somebody that is coming in, as this card says, a new love, who is going to really take you on trips or take you somewhere new, or really you'll get excited. I feel like you haven't been in a honeymoon phase in a really long time, and there's a new love that's about to pop in, that's about to like make you go through the goo goo gaga phase all over again. There's this energy of, I want to take you across the world. I want to give you this. I want to give you that. Someone who's really investing a lot of time and money into you or wants to do that for you. They find you also to be extremely attractive. But I also feel, I just have to say what I feel. Pay attention to their red flags as well. Like, is this a relationship that is seeming to be built on sand? Is this actually stable, right? Release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So there's a person that you really, really care about that is taking up romantic real estate in your mind and your heart. And for you to be able to move on to who you're supposed to be with, who's going to allow you to blossom and be your best self, you have to release the negative energy. You may need to do like a soul tie or a cord cutting ceremony to like actually cut the cords from that person. You can do it, pay someone you trust to do it. But the time has come because they are pulling on your energy and they're not allowing you to go into the next phase of your life where love can be more free. So again, they're taking up romantic real estate in your head, and it's time for you to release that. Because when you do, and you do like this card says, where it says free yourself, it says it's time to take back control of your life, you truly are going to see how beautiful you are. There's a unicorn stuck in the stable, right? Unicorns are not supposed to be stuck in stables. They're mythical creatures. They're gods and goddesses in their own right. You are limiting yourself by being stuck to this toxic energy that needs to go. Quite honestly, they need to go. And you will see that what other people see. Truly, I feel like you don't see it, but you will see what other people see when you free yourself and you go, wow, I am all that. I am this. I see you really finding yourself. If you release yourself from the confines of this past relationship, of a way that you've looked at yourself, maybe you have been practicing self-restriction to the point that it's flawed, possibly for some of you. Allow yourself to be more free to love, to go out, to try new things, to be yourself though. Like you're still going to be that unicorn, but be yourself within the dating realm again. So you have new love here. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So like there's this person, I really feel like this honeymoon person that's coming in and they're like really showing you all these things. They're like making you kind of fall off your feet a bit. And you're having to focus on what it is that you desire and make sure that you're not getting so caught up your feet that you're just like, whoa, this relationship is just moving really quick. Because again, you're very attractive. This person wants to spend a lot of money on you. You still have some negative energy from your ex, and you're not completely, I feel like you're not completely free to be going into this new love. So just don't like chaotically fall into a situation that you're not ready for if you're not ready for it. But this person is definitely stirring the pot. You're interested. You're like, what is to come? You're twirling your hair. You're like, huh, he looks cute. She looks cute. Whatever the case may be. But Spirit wants you to know the divine timing is at work in your love life, and it would be worth waiting for. So I would be remiss to tell you that I don't think that this new love is it. But I do think someone is coming in to kind of help you to see yourself again, to see your beauty, to go through a trial with. Could it turn into something? Let's see down the line what Spirit says. But I feel like it's worth waiting for the right person. So don't get caught up in cheap thrills. Because cheap thrills are not going to take you far. But they can be fun and exciting. And like maybe you go on this honeymoon, right? Like maybe you do something really exciting, go somewhere you've never been before. But I don't know that it's actually going to be the best case scenario for you in the long run. I think that you should potentially try to see what else is out there and then decide, if you want to actually commit. So just like don't overcommit yourself to this new love. Enjoy yourself, go on the honeymoon. Work on releasing your ex. I still feel like you have a lot of baggage that you need to go through. You need to kind of release yourself from a past relationship before you can actually move forward. But you are drawing in a lot of people right now because your energy is very attractive. Okay, air signs. Very cool, very cool. Like that for you. We're going to go ahead and pull 6 tarot cards for you, for my dear air signs. What is it that they need to know at this time, Spirit, about their love life for this beautiful Valentine's Day week? Oh, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So make sure you're talking to somebody who's telling you the truth and that you're being true to yourself as well. I feel like some of you might be talking yourself into a relationship and you don't really want to be there. You don't maybe you're just not certain of yourself. We have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, We're going to do 2 more for you, air signs. 2 more. 5 of Wands. All right, that extra card, 3 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. With the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, someone is coming in with a lot of sexual energy. Someone coming in that wants to, like, you know, give you a good time. Someone that wants to make you feel loved, a lot of passion. But one of the things that we all kind of say in the tarot community is like the Knight of Wands can be a little bit quick to come in and quick to come out. So you have to make sure that you are paying attention to who this person is, what they actually are bringing to the table. Is this going to be a long-lasting relationship, or is this just going to be a cheap thrill, a good time? Like that saying says, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So that could be something that you experience with the Knight of Wands. They're attractive. They may have money. They may have flashy cars. They may have like a good job, things like that are very enticing. But is it going to be you being in your truth? So I'm actually going to clarify this Queen of Swords, because now I'm in my head, like, is this a person who is not speaking her truth, or is this a person who is not being honest? Tell me more, Spirit, about this Queen of Swords so I can make sure I give my collective the correct information. It could even mean both. Oh, gosh. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords, Spirit, in reverse. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse? Okay. 3 of Cups. I mean, sorry, 3 of Swords. So, yeah. Right. So what I feel from getting the 3 of Swords, you were not walking in your truth. And there was something about that recent relationship that you walked out of where you weren't necessarily able to be your best self. You weren't walking in your truth. You weren't being your best version. And so that relationship recently has left you feeling heartbroken. There could have been a third party with the 3 of Swords as well. There could also just be conflict of interest, you guys not seeing eye to eye. But there was a period of time where I feel that you weren't walking in your divine authority and your divine power because this relationship had really taken a hold of you. It has somehow ended or crashed and burned into this current situation where I feel like now you're like, okay, it's time for me to move forward with this new love, with this honeymoon energy. And I feel like there's a part of you that needs to really reflect on what this ex did to you. You need to release them because they are taking up a lot of mental real estate in your mind. And you have such a beautiful glow about you that is very attractive to other people. But if they were to try to get to know you, I feel like they're just going to hit a wall, right? 9 of Cups. You are living out your single life fantasies. You're going on dates with yourself. You're doing more self-care. You're allowing yourself to be beautified. You're going out with friends again. Like, I see you just having a good time being single. You're letting go of who you used to be. You're glowing up, right? During this time, and you're looking beautiful. You're ravishing. There's a lot of good energy around you too. And there's this person that really wants to like show you the world. With the 8 of Wands, there's this like travel energy. So I feel like you might be traveling with someone. You might be going to see someone abroad. You might be in love with someone who lives at a distance. And there's this whole new world that they want to show you, that they want to take you to, that you want to be a part of. And I see you like going, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And just having a good time because there's this need for you to like get out of your head, out of your current situation. With the 6 of Pentacles, I also feel like you're going to figure out how to have more balance and equal give and take in this relationship that you're trying to foster and build. Because maybe in the past relationship where you got your heart broken, there was a disparity of maybe who paid for things. Finances could have been an issue for you guys, and it didn't allow you to be your best self. Sometimes, you know, money can be the make it or break it of a relationship. We've all been there. Whether we've seen our parents go through it, grandparents go through it, aunts and uncles, ourselves, our friends. We all know somebody who was affected by finances and equal give and take. So this also doesn't have to just be money. Like maybe you were the one always cleaning up. You were the one who was always getting the family together. You were always the one who was making plans for dates and stuff like that. I really feel like the tables will turn more positively for you as this relationship that comes in starts to offer you the things that you didn't have. And you're like, whoa, they're planning dates. Whoa, I'm going over to their house for, stuff like that. And I think you're going to benefit from that equal partnership because you can see here, they're giving love and they're giving money, right? I just noticed that like there's hearts there. So there's this energy of like, love don't cost a thing, but I feel like the two can work really well together, right? Okay. 5 of Wands. Arguments, disagreements, maybe even during the travel that will have to be sorted with. And you might see some of those red flags when you're on this honeymoon date. Like if you guys do travel or something, like I feel like you might actually start to see some red flags with this person that you weren't anticipating, but I see you guys still like trying to have a good time and enjoy each other because you are like, doing the honeymoon energy. But that's where I also feel kind of like this worth waiting for card is here because you might get caught up with somebody who makes you feel like, wow, this is a beautiful blossoming new relationship, but it comes at the cost of maybe someone who has like a very hot-headed mentality. Again, when I'm thinking of the Knight of Wands, that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So maybe some of you air signs are dealing with a fire sign, and we know like with fire and wind and all of that, you can have like a really deadly blaze that just burns everything up really quick. So be careful and make sure that this person is who you actually think that they are. Maybe the trip you guys go on in the recent I should say in the foreseeable future, maybe that is going to actually be a major test for the two of you. With the Queen of Wands, I see you embracing yourself, starting to find your flow, focusing on beautifying yourself, also working on your health, your fitness. All those things are in this, right? There's just this magnetism that you're exuding right now. But I also feel that it's on the outside. And the inside, there is a lack of direction. With the 3 of Wands in reverse, I feel like, when we look at it, like this, she's holding a map. She has a pretty clear idea of where she wants to go. Maybe there's, she'll hit some road bumps on the way, but there's a delay here of you either moving on from this past situation and moving on to the new, or a delay in how you are deciding that your future should be, what it would look like. Maybe you're not putting too much effort in that right now because you're just trying to live in the moment. But I always feel like, especially for my feminines out there, it's always good to have a plan. And when you start going down roads with, Knight of Wands and you don't know who they are, and now you're in some other country you don't know and the person's being weird, like just make sure you know where you're going. Make sure you feel safe. Make sure you actually have an idea of how your future is going to look like. Instead of just kind of meandering along. This could also mean that you're kind of just like, I don't know, what do they call it? Hidden blanks? Like you're shooting at something and you're just like hitting nothing because nothing is worth your time. So make sure that you have clear direction about where you want to go moving forward before you actually like throw your missile at somebody, right? Because it can get a little testy if the situation is as such with your 3 of Wands in reverse. So now what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and go into the individual readings. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Gemini, and I'm going to go ahead and get my cards situated, and I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and pull what your person that is on your mind wants you to know, and then also a card from the Lover's Oracle. So what, for my dear Gemini, does their person of interest, their love interest, want them to know? Or what are they hiding from them? The Hidden Oracle. Ooh, I am afraid to contact you. This could be for a slew of reasons. This could either be because they don't want to open up a can of worms. They don't want to revisit the past. They don't want to mess things up with you. They don't know how to approach the situation, right? But whoever this is, they're afraid to contact you. And I feel like it's because there is this energy that if they do, it could like snowball the situation into an even bigger problem. That's the energy I'm feeling there. So, what can I tell my dear Gemini? Yeah, this is definitely past energy. So it says here, the past is behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you and follow it with faith. And there's the front of that card for you. Your second card is friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So maybe in the past relationship, you moved too quickly, you weren't friends, you didn't give it enough time, and it starts to fall apart. This next time around, Spirit wants you to actually cultivate the power of friendship so that when you are with this person, it's a very balanced, equal, give and take relationship, and you will be able to blossom and be together in a way that's a lot healthier. So now we're going to get your dice and see who is it that Gemini might be connecting with, and a little word of advice from Spirit. All right, so might be an Aquarius as well as a Libra, Pisces, or Scorpio. Sorry, that's not completely in focus. But we got strong Aquarius energy. And you got Pluto. Pluto is about death and rebirth. So this is going to be about a relationship that died and you need to rebirth into a new person. You need to allow yourself to heal. There's a lot of transformation that is occurring at this time. And if you allow that person from your past to contact you, I feel like it could stir things up and delay your pathway forward, which might be why that card was in reverse in the reading, the Three of Wands. All right, so for Libra, what does their person of interest want them to know, or what is being hidden from them? What do they wish they could tell Libra? I lost myself for a little while. That's very deep. And it says, you and I were too young. So, this person that you were in a relationship with, I think they lost themselves because they were too young, right? You got together at such a young age that the relationship struggled to stay in a way that could grow because there was a lot of baggage and issues and immaturity, honestly, that you don't know who you are when you're young. And so if you also were with this person for a really long time, like it doesn't necessarily mean you were 17 when you got together, but maybe you guys got together in your 20s and now you're in your 40s or 50s and it's just not the same person because things have changed. And so they lost themselves for a little while, and it was because you guys were too young. So it's really going to be up to you if you would want to reconcile with this person. But I feel like it's also time to like set yourself free in a lot of ways. What can we tell my dear Libra? What can I tell my dear Libra? All right. Let's see what we got here. This deck is beautiful, but it is so hard to shuffle. It is so hard for my dear Libra. All right. Nope, didn't pop. There we go. Oh, same. Friendship. So same as my dear Gemini. So you got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will improve dramatically. So as you move forward into a new relationship, the same advice that I gave to Gemini, you want to make sure that you're actually friends with this person. You actually know who they are. You have a deeply committed friendship before you go making lavish plans for the future. And all of a sudden you're back in the same situation that you just left. So who might my dear Libra be dealing with in love? Also Aquarius. Maybe that's why you got that same energy. So you got Aquarius. Maybe dealing with another Libra. Capricorn, or Sagittarius. And you got Mars as your advice. So let's see what the pamphlet says for you for Mars. It says aggression, sex, action, desire, courage, passion, and competition. So this relationship may have been fueled by like a deep, lustful, passionate beginning, but it may have fizzled out. There may have been a lack of motivation to keep you two together. Maybe it started off, hot and heavy, and then as you guys got older, you lost that spark with each other because of just age and time. So take that as it resonates. But there's a Martian energy that had an emphasis for sure. And then our last one we're going to go ahead and do is going to be for Aquarius. Spirit, what do you have for my dear Aquarius? What is the person that they're dealing with in love wanting to tell them? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Ooh. I regret lying to you. Okay, that takes me back to that Queen of Swords in reverse. That could have been the liar as well. Feminine energy, doesn't matter if it was male or female, but I regret lying to you. So this person that you need to release, even if they didn't tell you that they lied to you, they lied to you. They kept some things from you. I feel like you knew though. And you were like, I'm out. I'm good. There's other things out there. Let's see. We got 3 cards. We got sexual union. Those two don't have titles, so we'll start here. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So, your new relationship, focus on the sex life, focus on being more intentional with your sex life, and be ready to be, I feel like more vulnerable this time around than you have been in the past. It says it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on one another, now is the time to give to yourself. And then, if I could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway into the soul. So there are some thoughts that you need to really get to the root of. Don't overburden yourself by all, just letting all these thoughts go through your head about what could have been, what should have been. If it wasn't, it wasn't. And then I want to show you guys the image here as well. There's this need to really get centered again. And if they lied or they weren't completely honest with you or there was a miscommunication there, Aquarius, you have to just let it be what it is. So with all that being said, to my dear air signs, it was such a pleasure to do these readings for you guys today. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day weekend. Keep your head up, because I know that you have a lot going for you, and I hope that the person that comes into your life sees the good that I see in you. But with all that being said, my dear air signs, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you'd like to be a part of the family and keep up to date with me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.